coffee in my cup. Pull up a chair, it's time to perk up.
Morning. Welcome to Perk Up. This morning I'm making 1 cappuccino and 2 long blacks. Let's get into it. So, to recap the weekend, man, it was an awesome weekend, and it was a productive one at that. All right. So, yeah, this weekend was pretty good, man. Felt pretty good. Saturday, Katie and I did work in the backyard. I did some cleaning up, some organization. We built a couple of shelves for some outdoor stuff, and yesterday we finished off with working in the garage. Now, originally we were planning to do the storage in the garage. That's not quite what happened yesterday, but no complaints from me. So we actually worked on my side of the garage. We got a 3-car garage. I know it's awesome. But 1/3 of the garage is nearly wicked queen. Another third of the garage is, well, pretty much my part. So I got a third, wicked queen has a third, and then nearly 1/3 is like storage, our 2 households worth of stuff, you know. So go, let's brew this up. But man, did we get a lot done yesterday in the garage. So my area completely gutted it, ripped everything out of the garage, basically went through everything and found new homes for it. We had some extra beds from when we moved in, because the girls had a bunk bed they were sharing with the last house. So we have the bunk bed pieces to get out of there, some railings, and some just miscellaneous stuff. I had some stuff from my dad's business that he gave me when he sold his business. And, it's just older mechanical stuff that I really don't have the need for. So just getting rid of some things. And, man, it felt really good. We got everything put back together. The garage all put back together. My side of the garage was all done. And then we started working on the wicked queen area where we use our laser engraver and customize all the wooden lids. Man, and yeah, walking in the garage, it feels so different. It feels so good. Yeah, so the garage is just, it's a whole new place. It feels great. So that's pretty much what we did yesterday, a garage cleanup, and my parents came over, hung out for a little bit. I made my mom a cappuccino. I made Katie a second cappuccino. She says she's not a coffee person. And then we did 2 tri-tips. I still had my 2 New York steaks and 2 sausages last night, but it was delicious. And then before I called it yesterday, I took a shower because I did a lot of nasty stuff, including I cleaned our bathroom toilet and our sinks. Needed to be done. So right when I was done with that, I stripped down and got in the shower. But following the shower, just before we got to eat our dinner, I took more progress photos, and I posted it up on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. I need a wet rag. Sorry, totally forgot. All right, so here we go. It's Rhode Island? I don't know. Oh, no rags, I take it. Yeah. All right, it is what it is. Um, so that's the recap for the weekend. Now let me go through my Phoenix journal and I'll give you a little update on what I got going on this week. Right off the rip, I could tell you that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I will be traveling in the field for work. Yeah, I got some site visits to get to. Pretty excited about this week, actually. I got one project in Los Banos that I'm going to go check out. I'm doing a golden row. It's a new one, just getting started. So gotta love new projects, man. Oh, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. I'll do that too. Sweet. All right. So I don't know if I have enough. We will see. All right. So for this week, going through the Phoenix Journal, it's a quite ambitious week. I'll say that. So what I haven't talked too much about is that I have drafted up a 12-chapter book about my carnivore journey. So throughout the next weeks, maybe even months, I'll be going through to proofread, edit, and work on getting that out. Katie and I also have our AI Advantage, our AI boot camp. We're a few weeks behind, but it's at your own pace, so thank God for that. We're going to be doing week 2, I think tomorrow, Tuesday night after work. Looking forward to doing that. I already did the progress photo and video, posted it. So on Thursday, because I'm not going to the gym Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday this week. On Thursday, when I return to the gym, meet up with Donnie, I'm going to try to get some gym photos and videos. And then, of course, I want to work on a new song. I do have a song that I've been requested to make, so I want to get on it. And so it's about time to start putting together the pieces of what will become Clayton Oktoberfest's theme song for Oktoberfest. Yeah. Also, for Wicked Queen this week, Katie and I are going to get started by putting our website through Claude and start basically putting together the frameworks for a complete redesign. And with Claude's help, we're going to put together like a roadmap, not a white paper, but a roadmap on what we're going to do from start to finish before we have a whole new website. So that'll actually be pretty cool to go through. I haven't done it yet, but I've been told I've watched videos on interwebs talking about it, and so yeah, I actually really look forward to doing this. All right, AJ Special and Bruhaha. Let's get it. All right. And perfect. Also, Katie's social calendar for social media posting for Wicked Queen. We're also going to have our weekly meeting. And on the top of my list for the weekly meeting this week is going to be our soap expansion. There, I said it here first, folks. We got a few things to purchase to prepare us for expanding our soap operation. Right now, just to give you a little brief explanation on why would we expand a new leg of our business, it's because soap is a need, right? Candles are really not until you do. But about the process of making soap, you're mixing water and lye together. It raises the temperature through a chemical reaction. You have to let it bring its temperature back down, I think, to about 200 degrees. Don't quote me, but it's a lengthy process. You got to mix it in. It gets really hot. You got to let it cool down by itself. It takes over an hour for that. So instead of doing that once and making one batch at a time, I want to have 4 containers to do that chemical reaction and make it so that we can make 4 batches of soap at the same time. Also, when you're making large batches, multiple batches, you could, if you wanted to color your stuff and make designs, make a big batch, break it up into multiple micro batches, mix in different colors, and then when you start pouring into your molds, you can have that marbling effect, which, yeah, it's color and whatnot, but me personally, as a consumer, as a person who really likes a good bar of soap, yeah, I like the marbling. I like the way it looks. And I like the way it makes me feel. Man, I don't have any more here. All right, so I'm gonna have to scoop this stuff out. This is the last of it. I think yesterday I got a confirmation. Maybe I dreamt that, but I think I got a confirmation yesterday that my Danger Coffee order shipped. And if that is accurate, then that means they shipped within 24 hours of ordering. And I gotta say, highly, highly impressive. Moves on to the next few things. So I got some goals this week for work. Managing my email, that's an ongoing thing. Stay on top of your email, people. I got to submit my expense reports. Working on a no-fly document for our UAS drone operations. So I'll be working with my other pilots to help get that together. And then depending on time, this is a big one. It's not going to be a fast item, but it's running my quality standard that I drafted through Claude to essentially rewrite it and make it easier for people who maybe don't have the same level of technical expertise as myself or some of my colleagues, to make it easier for everyone to read and understand the document, or at least some of the importance of the pieces inside of the document as it does pertain to keeping these systems on, functional, and safe. All right, so let me walk up here. There we go. Perfect. All right, and then I don't need to go into number 4 just yet, but that's pretty much it. So yesterday did not get into the actual storage. That's going to be another weekend coming up. Also did not fly my drone. Got pretty busy and kind of got nosed down in the cleaning organization of the garage. But if you know me, you know the garage is my sanctuary, so it makes sense why I put so much time into it. Outside of that, 10,000 steps a day, read my 25 pages a day. I also have a side project of a different type of AI training that I need to put a little bit of time, maybe 5-10 minutes each day. But that's how we, make progress, right? Also, Saturday we made Carnivore chili. I don't think I talked about it yesterday, but we did that. And so today we need to vacuum seal all the chili. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. So I'm going to do a factory tour tomorrow at Enphase in Fremont with a few of my colleagues. I'm super excited about that. I've worked with Enphase earlier in my career. Parts of me miss working with Enphase. It was a fun system to build, and they were ever changing, coming out with new stuff. So pretty cool. Look forward to that. And then Wednesday, I got 2 sites in Stockton to go check out. Thursday, I'm going back to Los Banos, but for a brand new project to kick off our Golden Row inspection. And then this Friday, Katie and I are going to go do something we've never done together. We're going to go see some live music. We're going to Walnut Creek, meet up with my buddy Donnie, and we're going to go to Retro Junkie. They're having some punk emo cover bands play, I guess. So something to look forward to for the end of the week. And then we're diving into a 3-day weekend. So, I think this week is planned out pretty good, pretty stoked about it. Last thing I want to talk about is the book I'm reading right now. This is What They Don't Teach You at Harvard Business School. I will say it was written a while ago, and it's written by some executive that dealt in sports. Golf, I believe, is mostly what they dealt in. But I think it's a good book. I just don't think it's necessarily one I would have ever chose to read myself. But isn't that the whole point of getting a book recommendation from someone and just going with it and really seeing, was it worth the read? The answer is yes. It's going to be worth the read. I'm a little bit halfway through it right now. It's just older, right? The guy's talking about Arnold Palmer, the golfer. So that's the period in time that this book was written in. And so it's just a little older. Not saying the information is outdated, but the time period is definitely yesteryear. But at any rate, so, but I will say this. I haven't been going to the gym every single day, and I'm not upset about it. This week, Donnie has a few things he's working on that made it so he's going to work out at night. And I've done the working out at night, and it's not that it's horrible. I don't feel like doing it at all. Not after being on the road and traveling all day. Like today, I could have gone to the gym by myself. I just didn't want to. I'm like, no, I'm going to take this morning. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get on it earlier. I still have an expense report to finish out, so I'm going to enjoy my coffee, work on that, and get a good start to the week. And I hope y'all do the same as far as getting a good start to the week. So yeah. Oh, also yesterday, what y'all didn't see, but it had me rolling over just before I got started filming right before I uploaded the Perk Up video, and that was oh fuck. I noticed, not I noticed, just yesterday. I've been noticing for some time the amount of times that I say during a video. And yesterday, I think I got 4 or 5 numbers in, but I started adding an animated number that popped up in the top of the screen, counting every single time I said It just was a very time-consuming process, so I abandoned it before getting too into the weeds. But if I find a really quick, efficient way to add that visual, I'm definitely going to do it, because I laugh at myself now when I hear how many times I say You gotta laugh. You can't take yourself too seriously, you know what I'm saying? All right, well, let's see. Is it a little different? That is good. Well, I can't wait until my next order of Danger Coffee arrives. If I don't have it tomorrow morning, well, I don't think there's enough for Katie and I to both have our coffee. So I think I'll make her a Danger Coffee, and I might have to have one of them store-bought brands. But that's love, y'all. That is love. So with that, I hope you all have a great start to the week. Thanks for watching, and I will see you here tomorrow. All right, bye.
Same time tomorrow. Pull up a chair. Coffee conversation beyond compare. I'm AJ, and you are you. Go have yourself a great day too.
I made that.